It's a Saturday morning and it's Steve Dean in for Karen Lennon, and I'm delighted to welcome to the Time 107.5 studios singer and performer Harry Adams. So welcome, Harry, back to Time. Your second visit, you were here a few months ago, I believe, with Karen.
Yeah, it was.
So what's been happening in your life then since you last paid us a visit?
So I've been doing a lot of gigs and recording, and I've recorded my music video for the debut single, which is out on the 21st of June.
Okay, so a big week for you then, because
Yeah.
21st June, when's it, Wednesday, Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay. And how will the launch? Is it a low-key affair or big?
I'm doing it at Emerson Park Academy in Hornchurch,
Okay.
and I'll have a live band, and it's sort of at the summer arts night.
Oh, that would be cool. So that'd be really nice. So lots of things have been happening then. How did you actually start singing? What was the inspiration for you to start performing?
I remember being about 3 years old, and all I ever wanted to be was a singer. And
Okay.
then when I was 9, I started learning guitar, and then when I was 12, I wrote my first song.
Okay, so it's been a childhood dream which you're
Yeah.
kind of like realising now. So what inspires you then to write your own music?
Anything really.
Really? Life's experiences maybe?
Yeah, life
Okay, so
experience.
do you find it difficult to write songs?
Depends, I guess. Like, if I'm in a certain mood, then I could
Okay.
write loads of songs.
So break up a relationship,
Yeah.
plenty of song lyrics, but otherwise when the sun is shining, sometimes it's a little bit difficult. Where do you draw your inspiration from then, Harry?
Many things.
Many things. Okay. Are there any influences in your life that you've considered along the way? Maybe mum and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mum, dad.
So and what are your musical preferences? What do you like? What musical influences have sort of influenced your career today?
I love rock and pop music, I guess. So Green Day,
Okay.
the Dandy Warhols, Panic at the Disco.
Okay. And who's your
Mix.
favourite artist then?
Green Day, definitely.
Green Day. So if you had to pick one song, and people do this to us quite frequently, and it's always difficult to pick one song, but if you had to pick one song, what would your favourite song of all time be?
Broken Flowers by Danny L. Hall.
Okay. And have you covered it yet?
No, I want to though.
Okay, so that's on the to-do list. And you're going to be performing for us in the studio this morning. This song that you're about to play us is called Time. Tell us a bit about that.
So Time is from my upcoming EP on the 21st of June. Everything's coming out 21st of June.
Okay. And what's the EP called?
Anaphase.
Okay, and how many tracks are on the EP?
4.
4. Okay, and this is one of them, so you're going to play
Yeah.
for us Time.
Wish I could teleport time back when I was young, when I was dumb, things weren't so sublime. Oh, I was fascinated by the colours people created through speaking sound in my mind. I found the source to knowledge and youth. I'm afraid there is no proof of a fountain at this time. I am so very biological, oh so very psychological, suffering side effects of consciousness.
done, Harry. Some very difficult lyrics in there, I hasten to add. Very difficult to sing, I would imagine. How long did it take you to write that song? Because it's a self-composition.
I'm not quite sure.
Really?
It's quite old.
A labour of love. So, would you say weeks, months, maybe? Or is
No,
it
it
something?
takes me about a day to write something. Well, not even a day, like
And when you
about an hour.
About an hour, that's good. So when you write a song, do you actually park it, or do you go back and keep trying to improve it?
Depends on the song, really. If I ace it first time, then it's written, isn't it? But
Okay, so what about the songs that you write? How often do you go back and change things? Do you do that frequently, or do you generally get it right first time?
I'd say generally first time, but then obviously my much older songs I'd come back to and be like, well, that doesn't make sense.
Okay, so yeah, a little bit of maturity, you can change it around and tweak it a little bit. Okay, we're in conversation this morning with Harry Adams. We'll be talking to her very shortly after we hear the latest single from George Ezra here on Time 107.5. This is called Shotgun. We're talking to Harry Adams, the singer and performer, and a busy weekend for you because after you leave here, you're heading off down the A12. Is that right, Harry?
Yeah, I'm performing in Chelmsford at the Mencap Sunburst Festival.
Okay, and what time's that?
2:30.
2:30 this afternoon. So if you're heading down there to Chelmsford to the festival, then you might see Harry performing a bit later this afternoon. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Okay, an acoustic set maybe, or are you taking a band?
Acoustic.
Acoustic set, okay. And we were talking about videos while we were listening to George Ezra. You've shot the video for some of the tracks on your EP. How long did it take you to actually shoot the video?
So for the single, it took 3 days to shoot it.
Okay, and then you were telling me that you were doing the post-production as well.
Yeah, I'm doing all of it. So.
Which is the tedious bit. It takes forever, doesn't it, to get it right?
Yeah.
And so what are the problems that you've had with the video?
Too many.
Too many. Okay,
Well.
so you were talking about colour balance and things like that because obviously people look at it on different devices these days. So when you're looking at it on a PC screen, for example, when you then view the finished product on a phone, it looks different. So you're kind of trying to get the best fit for all of those devices. So the video and obviously the EP and everything launch next week. Have you got anything else happening between Wednesday and obviously after the festival this afternoon?
On Thursday, I'm launching my EP and debut single. The video will be out on that day.
Okay, so that's we mentioned that, and then you said you got another couple of gigs though. Where are the other gigs coming up?
I've got one at Fling Festival in Chelmsford on the 30th of June.
Okay, so that's something to look forward to as well, Chelmsford. And you're going to be performing another song for us very shortly. It's called "Stop Sending Poetry to My Boyfriend." Is that another self-composition?
Yes.
It is, yeah. And what was the inspiration for that song? Somebody sending poetry to your boyfriend?
Yeah, exactly that. I was at my boyfriend's uni. It was Valentine's Day, and the Facebook message came up. A girl had written poetry for him.
Oh dear. Okay, so we'll find out more about that in just a while. On Time 107.5, and I'm definitely not alone in the Time 107 studios because I'm talking to Harry Adams, singer and performer, and George is here, but he's very quiet. But I'm sure we'll get a picture of him on Facebook a bit later. Anyway, so we're going to listen to the second song very shortly, which is called "Stop Sending Poetry to My Boyfriend." We discovered what the inspiration was for that, and we were talking while you were listening to Martine McCutcheon to Harry, and you were born in Bow, I believe.
I was.
Okay, and you moved locally, you said, when you were very small?
Yeah, when I was about 3 or 4.
3 or 4, don't really remember.
No.
And so you've been in and around the area all your life?
Yep.
Okay, so we said we were going to give out some name checks. So where did you go to primary school then, Harry?
Nelms Primary School.
And that was followed by?
Emerson Park Academy.
Okay, see, well, Emerson Park Academy, well done. And then you went somewhere else after that, didn't you?
Cooper's sixth form.
Okay, so did you like it there?
It was
Correct
alright.
answer. Correct answer is yes, by the way. Yeah. So, and what were your favourite subjects when you were at school?
I liked English, music, science.
But interestingly, you were saying that you didn't actually pursue music, did you?
Not at GCSE, no. I dropped it because we didn't have many options.
Okay, so you
I
had
took
to...
what should have been the bog standard options.
Okay, all right, yeah. So it was the luxury item that got dropped. So yeah, Mum and Dad probably pressing you to do something sensible in case you need something to fall back on. Rather than a musical career.
I mean, I did go to Fretboard Warriors Guitar School in Hornchurch, so I got grades there.
All right, that's good. Would you like to teach instruments? Is that something you've considered?
Yeah, I've considered teaching guitar. I teach my niece piano sometimes. So.
Okay, so you obviously you said last time you were in you played the piano. You've got the guitar with you today. Any other instruments that you play?
Bass, ukulele,
Right,
vocals.
okay. And what's your favourite?
Probably guitar because I know it the best.
Okay, all right then. So this song then we discovered you were at uni, and popping up on your boyfriend's Facebook page was poetry sent by another woman. Shame on that woman. So this is called "Stop Sending Poetry to My Boyfriend."
You met him on the 9th, saw the hurdle but you climbed. That wasn't so well timed. Seemed to slip behind. Metallic makeup on your eyes, glitter so unkind. Tip tap death spell binding like a fairy tale. You're the villain that prevails. You better fly away before I snap at your wings. You have to pay, don't waste time, just refrain. I felt your sting, and it fades. You drop the ink from the pen, stop sending poetry to my boyfriend. Where the midnight snack fled, thoughts of him break from your head. Even the moon's in bed. Careful where you tread. You better fly away before I snap at your wings. You have to pay, don't waste time, just refrain. I felt your sting, and it fades. You drop the ink from the pen, stop sending poetry to my boyfriend. Yeah, the apple is poison, I've read it, said it before. And the other is for the wicked, you should take this as a metaphor. You better fly away before I snap your wings. You have to pay, don't waste time, just refrain. I felt your sting, and it fades. You drop the ink from the pen, stop sending poetry to my boyfriend.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Excellent, Harry. So "Stop Sending Poetry to My Boyfriend." Is that on the EP?
It's not, it'll go on the album.
Oh, go on the album. Okay, so plans for the album then. How many songs have you got written for the album?
13.
13, so that's not too bad. That's looking pretty good. And how will you decide which songs go on and which ones don't?
I've already written it all out, and
Have
I've
you?
written the second album out.
Okay, so the difficult second album is well underway. If people like what they hear today, how can they find out more about you, Harry?
So my Instagram and Twitter is @MissOblivious_,
Miss Oblivious _, yeah.
and the Facebook page is Miss Oblivious X or Harry Music.
Okay, so if they like what they hear, you've got your EP coming out. How can they purchase copies of the EP? Where do they get the merch from?
At the moment, you can purchase it on Kickstarter,
Okay.
and you can find that through my Facebook and Instagram pages.
Okay, so there's links from those
Yeah.
to there, and okay, so you can purchase it via Kickstarter. Are you thinking about getting it uploaded to iTunes or something like that?
Yeah, so the single and B-side are going out on iTunes on the 21st of June when the physical copies of the EP come out, and
Okay.
then the whole EP will come out shortly after, I guess, online. Well, we're seeing how it goes.
Okay, and the video obviously posted on the same day as well. Are there any other videos out there now? I had a quick look. Anything that you could steer our listeners to that you are particularly proud of that you might want them to see?
Yeah, well, I did a music video for my old demos, so I had like a demo EP on YouTube, and one of them's called Syrup, which has a nice little music video that I constructed. YouTube.com/HarryMiss.
Okay, so check that out, and of course the song that you're looking for is Syrup. Okay, we're talking to Harry Adams this morning. We're talking to her again very shortly after we hear this song. This is Meant to Be. We're talking to Harry Adams in the studio this morning. So Harry, tell us your musical career today. What's been the highlight for you?
Probably winning the Undiscovered Live Music Project final.
Okay, and how many people were involved in that? How many people took part?
Loads, because it was sort of all around
Loads
Essex.
of heats.
So yeah,
So
there's
that
all
was
a
it.
few
And when did
heats.
you win that?
February.
February. So that was pretty cool. And what was your prize?
A big trophy, and my EP was recorded by them, and we're doing a music video.
Okay, so the trophy probably takes pride of place on the on the mantelpiece. Mum and Dad very proud. Would you like to say hello to Mum and Dad, by the way?
Hello, Mum and Dad.
And their names?
Moira and David.
Moira and David, you must be very proud. And hopefully you're gonna. Are they popping along to see you in Chelmsford today?
Yeah, Mum will be there.
Rooting for you in the crowd. That's good. Looking ahead then, you've spoken about album number 1, which you're currently working on. Album number 2, you've got all the songs ready for it. Where do you see yourself going next? What would you like to achieve?
I'd like to achieve some form of success.
Okay, and no doubt earn some money in the
Yes.
process. That would be very nice. Because this is your full-time career at the moment. You're not doing anything else.
Yeah, I'm just doing this.
Okay, and lots of support from Mum and Dad then?
Yep.
Okay, that's excellent. See, that's why you have to look after them. Give them a shout on the radio. So once again, if people would like to get in contact with you, how do they do that, Harry?
So my Instagram and Twitter is at missoblivious_. My Facebook is Harry Music or at missobliviousx, and youtube.com/Harry Miss.
Okay, and we're going to play the single now. Tell us a bit about the single.
I think you're playing the title.
Okay.
I think you're playing Anaphase.
That's it.
Anaphase, yeah, that's the title track of the EP.
Okay, title track of the EP. Okay, and what's it about?
Anaphase is sort of a metaphor for friendships breaking down, I guess.
Okay. And when did you actually write this song? How old were you?
Oh, I think it was this year, to be honest.
Okay, so a fairly recent one.
Yeah, fairly recent.
Did it take a long time to write?
No.
Okay, and the recording that we're going to hear now, how long did it take you to lay that down? Was it a quick process, or did you
About
take time?
maybe 4 studio sessions, I'm not sure, with my producer, because we sort of did loads of them all at once, so it's a bit hard to tell.
Okay, so you can introduce your own song then, Harry. Here we go. It's called
Anaphase.
9 minutes to 11 then. That's Harry. The song was called?
Anaphase.
Anaphase. Okay, and that's on the EP which comes out next week.
Yep,
That's
is
right.
the title track.
Excellent. Thank you very much for taking time out to pop in and talk to us today. Lots of things happening in your life. Of course, next week is going to be particularly busy with the launch of the EP and the video as well, so good luck with that. And then you're heading off to Chelmsford, as we mentioned, this afternoon. Hopefully you'll come back and talk to us again very, very soon. Let us know how you're progressing, and let us know how the album is going as well.
Yeah,
And
thank you for having me.
maybe play 1 or 2 tracks from that next time you're in.
Yep.
Okay, Harry. All right. Thank you very much, and have a nice day in Chelmsford. Dodging the showers.
Thank you.